What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, we are back out. It's Saturday. We're on our hike. It's an absolutely beautiful day. It's warm. It's not too cloudy. And I'm on my beautiful queen, Sasha. As you can see, she's having a look around and she's doing what she usually does. Yeah, just out for a nice little hike. Good girl, Sasha. Come on. We're probably gonna be about 2 hours, I'd say. Maybe less, an hour and a half, give or take. It's just such a beautiful day out. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you can. Come on. We have to sort of take it a little easy today because Sasha's got a bit of a cough. She was coughing earlier. She's been coughing kind of all week. But it doesn't seem, she's eating, she's drinking, doesn't really seem to be bothering her too much. Just the fact she stands and coughs for about 5 minutes every day. A couple of times every day. But she's in good mood. She's bright, she's alert. She wants to be active, which is great because I love it whenever she wants to be active because then I want to be active. Sasha motivates me. I don't know if other horse people find this, but whenever I don't want to do something, but she does, she motivates me to do what she wants to do. Like a couple of weeks ago, I went on a hike and I really didn't want to go on it. But I got the gear out anyway, and I had everything set up, and I was like, oh, should I go? Should I not go? And then Sasha, knocked her bridle on the floor near my foot, and I was like, well, looks like we're going anyway. I don't really think I have a choice at this point. So she motivates me, and then I motivate her energy more. Once I get out and I have energy, I motivate her energy even more. She's a dominant little girl. But she's the queen of the barn, so she gets what she wants. She's very demanding, too. She gets what she wants. If she wants a cookie, like a treat, she gets it. If she wants to go out in the field, she gets it. Yeah, baby girl. She's not overly demanding, but she does demand a bit. Hopefully, it's not going to be as busy as last week. It was quite busy last week. I don't know if any of you noticed. I had to cut my video quite a bit. There was a lot of footage I had to take out because there was people, but I'm hopeful this week will be quiet. No bikers. We don't like bikers. No, we don't like them. Sasha doesn't really like the bikes. We don't mind the people. The people are okay. But yeah, good girl, baby. Oh, you're looking at the cows. There's a lot of new fencing down around here. I'm not noticing there is a lot of new fencing. Somebody must be revamping all the fencing. And those two gates, that gate's the old gate there, so they've widened this and put new fence posts in. I bet a calf could get underneath that gate. It's a little bit high off the ground. But yeah, good girl. Fields have sort of been cut. I don't know if they've been cut or rolled. I think they may be rolled because they're two different shades of green, like a light green and a dark green. That's kind of cool though. I like it. Hopefully today, Sasha is going to be in the mood to do more galloping than she did last time. Not so many jumps as last time, but definitely more galloping. She likes galloping. We both do. It's like a little thing we love together. I'm letting her sort of take the reins because of the footing. I like her to have steady footing. I just keep her away from the grass every now and then. I pull away from the grass. So I already see one person. Sasha doesn't really see it, but again, she's not as reactive that way as people think. People think Sasha's really reactive because her ears are always forward. That just means that she's happy. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's reacting to something. If she was reacting, we wouldn't be going forward, we would be going backwards. or she would just stop dead halt. She usually stops dead halt before making a decision on how she reacts to whatever it is she's reacting to. So yeah. Come on, beautiful. We're still going. That girl's got a dog. So I'm gonna take her. I hope she doesn't go wide, because we have to go wide to get away from them. Oh, it's our friend. You see it? Good girl. Go. Good girl. Good baby. You're alright. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Good girl. If they're getting over the creek, they'd be better going down by the landing side of the creek. Good girl. We'll be sort of following them a little, going up through the forest. You see them? Good girl. Ah, they did not bother her too much. Aye. Crossing the creek, guys. As I was saying to Sasha. That's my talk to Sasha thing. I do that. I like whisper to Sasha when I don't want other people to hear us. Come here, go this way. Go this way. Don't kill me in the process. So this is the creek. People have told me there are jumps on the far side of the creek following a different path. I really don't want to do that path because I don't actually exactly know where it leads. So we're gonna keep to our original. But someday we might go down that path and see if we can see the jumps. Or I did not tell her to trot, by the way, guys. She does have to shit on her own. And I'm not using my legs for anyone that wanted to know. Go. Go. Good girl. Yeah, she does a lot of this herself. I don't really tell her to do much of it. Go. Go. You're okay. Good girl. You got this. It's just the guys getting through the mud. So as you can tell, Sasha reacted to the guys up ahead. They're on bicycles, and this is the part where it gets extremely muddy. Unfortunately, we do have to go through it. But Sasha's got those steady legs that I love. She's got really good legs, so she has no trouble getting through this mud at all. And again, I'm steering, but I'm like, my legs aren't even touching her. So she's gonna, good girl. Go on, I know. She's using rocks as well to help. The bikers are much faster than us, which is why I let them go ahead of us. But if we go, we'll be catching up to him. I'm gonna let her slow down because I want those bikers to be more ahead of us. We're gonna follow them. I don't know what path they're taking. Yeah, they're taking the same route as us, guys. So we literally, like I said, but whenever they went ahead of us, we're just following them. I don't know how they cycle this. This is it's pretty gruesome getting up here. Like, even the horse gets out of breath and struggles. Yeah, baby, I know. There are horse riders ahead of us. I don't know exactly where they are. I've been told they're following this wall. So I have to keep my eyes open. Keep my eyes open and just keep on alert for them. Hopefully they're not galloping when we see them. I really hope they're not, because that would end kind of not so good for us, because she would spook a little bit. But she's not too reactive. And as you can tell, she's taken me on this wonderful journey. They jumped that. The horse riders jumped that. I've seen them do it. Go this way. And up. Good girl. So I don't know what way the bikers went, but we're going to take our long route. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, we're not the only horse riders. There are lots of bike riders. Go on. I don't know why she gets. Okay, so that's me touching her now with my foot. Somebody has obviously had a lunch or something up here because there's a campfire randomly right there. But yeah, we're kind of on our own, which is nice, you know. I can see Scrubba to my left. Good baby. So there's 2 horse riders right there. I see Sasha's caught the sight of them, which is good because if they start to run, she knows what they are. She probably knows who they are as well because of scent. And also horses talk to each other all the time, so yeah, baby, good girl. You all right? She's sneezing, guys. She's got pollen. The grass pollen this year is probably quite high, I'd have to say. So, oh, good girl. Good fitting. Good girl, Sasha. She, again, does all the fitting by herself. I let her place her feet. I just steer. If I see something that worries me, whether she's going to step in something, I kind of avert away from that. All right, you got to be careful now. This is deep mud. This is why we don't canter through deep mud because it's too dangerous. It's risking not only my safety, but hers. So there's horses over there. Good girl. So yeah, she's a good girl. She's following all my direct orders. Honestly, I could probably drop the reins and she would do this whole thing by herself. But sometimes somebody gets a little distracted by nice, rich, fresh grass. And so I'm like, honey, that's too rich for you. But yeah, it's a good hack. I want everybody to write down in the comments what kind of other videos you want to see me do. There are multiple choices of videos that I can do. There's more bikers. That's okay. She sees them. I don't know what way they're going. Good girl. We're probably gonna cross paths. What way are you going? Morning.
What's the easier way to go about?
She's fine, to be honest with you. As long as we're not crashing into each other, you're good. Go on, baby. Good girl. Don't go through the trees. Could you not get me knocked off? Good girl. As you guys can see, bikers, like bicycles, don't really bother her that much. There's the other footprints of those other horses that are up here at the minute. I can see them. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 because I've seen them before. They've been up here before. We've crossed paths before. So, yep. So we don't really know what direction they've gone in from this part. So we're just going to assume that they've headed to Helen's Tar because it's always better to assume that they've gone one way, and if they haven't, then you're lucky. Ooh, baby. Easy. You're going too fast. Going too fast. Turn, 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 turn. Good girl. And now we're just at a steady walking pace. So she's pretty good. Yeah, mama. That's good. Today's footage is going to be amazing. I don't think I have very much to cut out. A couple of bikers, but that's about it. Good girl. A lot of people, since we've been in this pandemic and stuff, people don't have a place to walk, so they use this forest as their getaway. And honestly, not gonna lie, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been coming up here and just using it as my getaway from the house type thing. I don't think the horses came down this way. I'm not seeing any hoof prints. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But if they did, you know, we're chilling. There has been a car though, and there's people ahead of us. That was good. Those people pulled in for us. If this footage is choppy again, I'm so very sorry. My editing skills are not as good as other people's editing skills. But yeah. So we're coming around the far side of the forest right now. Which there are paths where you can go right through this, but we prefer to stay on a path we know. So yeah. So I want everyone to go down to the comments right now, and I want y'all to tell me what you've been doing during quarantine. Whether you revamped your house, revamped a room inside your house, did you go out and do anything? I know, obviously, with quarantine, you gotta, like, stay in your house, but did you go anywhere, like, for one day, for say? You know, I want to know what you guys did in quarantine. Come on, you're okay. She hears the golf, and there's people on the golf course, so she hears all the little, like, bags being wheeled about. But as you can tell, she's not reactive to that. That don't bother her. Saturday mornings are always good because she's always in a really good mood, which I find is the most amazing thing ever, actually. She's always in a good mood on a Saturday. I don't know why. Other days of the week, I guess she's either a bit stiff or she doesn't get ridden as much. Are you going through this water? Yes, you are. Oh, you cheeky little girl. Here, go this way. Go this way. I didn't steer. I decided not to steer her. I'll tug on the reins a little bit to hint to her that we've got to go this way, but like I said, guys, she knows this route off by heart. We've done this 1,000 times already, so this is just an ordinary Saturday morning for her. Just seeing all the usual people, seeing all the usual things. Nothing's moved, nothing's changed, and even if it did, she wouldn't really care. Again, guys, I can't really see that the horse riders have been up this way. I am looking for their tracks. Easy, baby. There's no real horse tracks. And there's people. That was good. That girl had her dog under control, which is nice. I like it when people have their dogs under control. Makes my life a little easier. If your dog barks at my horse, she's probably not going to react, because she's not bothered by the barking. But if your dog is like off lead and it runs towards her, all she'll probably do is gonna stop. She's not really gonna move because she's used to my dog. She's used to Marley. I have tons of pictures of her and Marley together, and the two of them are nibbling each other. Marley's licking her. Marley gets like all up in her face and she doesn't care. So she's good that way. She's used to dogs. I don't really know what would happen if a dog came and tried to attack her. I've never really had that as a situation. God forbid it. Do not let it ever happen. But yeah, we would do the jump, but because of her cough, I don't really want to do any roughing with her. So I'm not sure where the other people are on the horses. I was told they were about, but I'm not seeing any other like tracks from them. Usually there's a lot more tracks. So no, maybe they went home. That would be good. Baby girl, we're not going through that mud, and you know that for a fact. Go around this tree. There you go. By not going through the mud, not only is it easier for me, it's actually much easier for her, because she doesn't have to worry about trying to lift her legs really high. So yeah. As you can tell by my arms, I was just steering her a little bit because I didn't want her to go in the mud. It's try to get home with less mud is what I come out with. I don't mind if she's dusty, but muddy, no thank you. She doesn't really like the hose either, so to hose her legs down, it would be like unfair for her. Well, not unfair, just like she doesn't really like it that much. But yeah. Those horse riders are probably in a different part of the park, because I haven't seen them or any sign of them, which is good. That gives us this whole path to ourselves. At some point we'll probably cross paths, but maybe not. Maybe we'll get lucky. There's rope swings. There's one there and there's one over there. Yeah, baby. Hope you guys are getting a really, really good view, because I had to fix my harness this morning for the GoPro. I'm using a GoPro Hero 7, guys. These cameras are small and really, really good. I find they're actually awesome. And yeah, the quality of the video is really good. So yeah, good girl. I'm gonna grab both reins because she usually canters at this part. I want her to wait because I don't know what's around the corner, who's around the corner. So yeah, we gotta wait, baby. We gotta wait. Yeah, I see there's bikers up ahead. We'll wait until we get past this bush that's kind of hanging over. I kind of like this bush. It gives her a little bit of shade from the sun for a few minutes just to cool her down. I'm gonna get ready to get going because she's gonna canter really good. And again, I'm not steering, I'm just kicking. We're straight. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's got that automatic stop button for you guys. She automatically stops when she sees people in front of her. Thank you so much. You got it. And whoa, good girl. Whew. I started tearing up, guys. That was a good run. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So that was a good canter out of her. Actually, one of the best we've had in a while. Because last week she was kind of lazy on it. I had to kick her more. This week, she did a lot of that herself. I didn't lay a foot on her. She did cough a little bit during that ride. That's what I'm talking about. So that's why I didn't want to do too much, go too hard on her. Kind of this whole ride, she just does it herself. It's an automatic button. But anyway, we're at Helen's turn. I don't know if you can see that. And she's looking around because usually there's people and dogs and sometimes other horses. We've met one or two horses up here before. I'm barely holding the reins, as you can tell. She's sort of just doing this herself. I have my hand on it in case something comes behind her. Sasha trusts me to look behind to see if there's anything. She's the eyes in the front and I'm the ears and eyes in the back. Kind of how we play our games. We deal our cards well, don't we, Sasha? But yeah, she's really good, doesn't really do anything. The reason it's safer to canter there as well is because it's a straight path. There's no other paths down onto it. So if other horses were to come, they wouldn't be coming onto that path. They'd be coming from one of these ones up here. So by the time Sasha and I are done with our canter, you know, the horses would probably be just fine. If other people's horses are reactive, I would hope they would not be. I'm gonna take her up and let her have a bite of grass because she was really, really good. She did so good. There's a nice spot right there for some grass, babes. Well, there's a bigger spot over there, but okay. He's like, I got an itch on my foot. You can't, hey. Don't be doing that. Here, go up there. Go up. There's a girl and her dog. So yeah, Sasha's having some grass. Kinda, we do this all the time. Yep, so that's us, guys. We left Helen's tar already and we're heading home now. And that's really all we do on our ride. We sort of, depending on what kind of day we're having and how we're both feeling, we just take it easy. If we want to go hard, we have a couple of other like tracks that we can do that we usually have some jumps and stuff. Got to go over a few logs. They're kind of big, but we do them. We manage to get over them. She's quite good at jumping. Her cross-country skills are like amazing, if to say the least. Yeah, you agree. I know I said we canter up this. We don't canter down because it's up a hill. And going uphill is easier than going down a hill in canter. So we just dander this. The whole way home, I think, is the only part we walk. There's maybe one other canter spot that we get a small canter in. And that's about it, guys. Please subscribe. Turn on the post notifications and comment done, and you never know, you might get a shout out on my channel. And if you want to see more videos of us out hacking or, you know, me doing something else with the horses, let me know. And if you want to see more of what the horses do throughout the day, you can go check out my Instagram. It's Sophie1514 or 1415. Try either or, but it's very, very easy to see. Very easy to find it. Follow me on there, and if you don't have Instagram, you can follow my Snapchat. It's @QueenSoph, with a 7 on the end of it. Don't forget the 7. And yeah. With that being said, we're gonna continue riding. Alright guys, so those bikers have passed us. We have this girl and her dog. I know the girl, but I've never seen the dog before. Maybe once. We're just gonna stick real nice behind her. We're probably gonna be following her, or she's gonna follow us, because we're using the same track to get back to the road where we came from before. Sasha started to speed up and was taking control, so I had to wrangle her back so that I had control of her and not her have control of me. Yes. She shook her head. She's like, nah, that didn't happen. Oh, but it did. Easy. There's nothing behind, and I'm not sure why she's speeding up. There's maybe other horsey people. There's a car. That's what it is. Easy. Thank you so much. Good girl. Okay. I've never seen really a car. All right, baby. Hit the gas. Good girl. Nice and easy. There's people up ahead now, okay? So be nice. You know the rules. Stop before you get to them. Good girl. Good girl. Slowly. Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry, she won't run you over. She's too good. She's too good a pony. She wouldn't do that to you. Thank you so much. Good girl. So yeah, guys. Now we're gonna go home. There's metal over there. Go home, Sasha. Go home. Go home. Yep. Good girl. Oh. And we're back in the forest. So, this is where the dirt bikers like to hang around and mess about. Surprisingly, there are none today. I thought today was gonna be a day for dirt bikers. Honestly, I was expecting it. I came out here expecting it. But I guess not. I guess Saturdays are great days. Plus, it's early in the morning, so the dirt bikers are probably still asleep because they have hangovers like all the time. Some of them do, not all of them. That's a bit mean. But yeah, we're heading home. This is this big steep hill that I told you about last time. Over here that we're heading to. Unfortunately, there's really no other way around it. I've tried looking for ways. Oh, you can just go over that branch. And she hits the branch. I'm pretty sure those horses are ahead of us. I'm not sure. Oh, what was that? That was literally nothing. Good girl. Good girl. Morning. It's a beautiful morning for it. Hello, puppy. Hello. Have a nice day. I'm gonna see if I can get her to canter. She's really, really naughty back there. She just kept being too strong on the bit. And she did catch her tail in the barbed wire. I'm not sure if she cut herself or not. Hopefully not. But let's see if this big old girl is ready to... Oh, she's ready. And she's strong, too. She's bucking, guys. Which is... Good girl. Okay, good girl. Easy. Easy. That's the fastest I've ever seen her go.